morning, everybody. We are here doing the White Rim Trail here in Moab. It's in the Canyonlands National Park, and it is just after 10 o'clock. We are starting a little later than we wanted to because this morning did not go quite to plan. Started off, we had a great night. We stayed over at the KOA, had a shower, all that. It was awesome. And then this morning, I got in the Jeep, turned it on, and I was getting these error message of, you know, service ABS, service electronic stability control, all that. And I had a check engine light. Now I have a little engine coder. I put it on there, and it was telling me the left front wheel sensor was pretty much dead. Well, that all disabled my four-wheel drive. It wouldn't go into four, like I could put it in four high, four low, it would not engage the transfer case. So this morning at the city market, I sat in that parking lot for about an hour and a half, fiddling with it, unplugged the sensor from the main connector, plugged it back in, messed with it. I got it to where I could get, you know, I got the four-wheel drive back in gear and working. So we are working at the moment. Four-wheel drive is working. I still have warning lights on my dash because that left front sensor has gone bad, and it's not a roadside fix that I can do because one, I don't have a spare wheel sensor because I didn't know the Jeep had wheel sensors, and two, in the front you have to remove the brake calipers and the rotor just to access it because of where it's located. So I can't do that. There's no spare sensors in the town of Moab. I checked. So nothing critical in the sense of the engine or anything else is wrong. It's just that sensors died. So I have warning lights on my dash, and hopefully we won't have issues with the four-wheel drive system anymore today, but we'll see. But at the moment, she is working and running, and we are in this White Rim Trail. This is going to be excellent, guys. Another thing to note about the White Rim Trail, you have to have reservations to do it. You have to go on to the Canyonlands website. They'll take you to a recreation.org. You have the ability to get a day pass. They only permit 50 vehicles. That is included bikes and things of that nature on this trail a day. And to camp, you will have to have a permit as well. Now, Rudy and I both have our permits to be on the trail for the day, and we also have a camping permit for tonight, which I'll show you the campsite when we get there. But we are going clockwise, so we started up on the top, and we're gonna start working our way around clockwise on the trail. So we're gonna do about 90% of the trail today to our campsite, because our campsite is on the other side of the trail, the other end. But this is gonna be awesome, guys. And this view out the window right now, yes, I'm eating breakfast, is amazing.
Despite the issues with the Jeep, the morning has been absolutely beautiful, and the unknown of this trail lay ahead of us. The White Rim Trail is not overly difficult, and both our Jeeps are overbuilt for this trail. But the landscape is ever-changing with canyon views, rock structures, and towering cliffs around every turn.
And just like most national parks, because Canyonlands is a national park, there is an entrance fee to get in. And also, I take offense to this like I do at any place that says it, you can't fly drones. So I do apologize, guys. No drone footage from me today on this trail. So I will do my utmost and my best to bring you guys along with the footage as best I can. I will try, guys. There's only so much I can do. But damn, this is going to be fun.
Now, as time goes by, the trail is eroding away more and more each year. Part of the trail may not be here one day due to all the erosion, which makes being on this trail right now even more special.
Okay, we have decided to go down into Labyrinth Canyon, and we have started that descent. And boy, the very beginning part of the descent is a lot of fun. It's really, really tight switchbacks. And now I'm at the very beginning aspect of the canyon, if you will, starting our descent down further. And it is beautiful. It's very rocky in sections, so you just gotta take your time. But man, guys, this is a nice little detour. It's approximately 6 miles to the bottom. Rocky. But it's 6 miles roughly to the bottom. So cruising just under 10 miles an hour. This is like a 2-hour, added time to us. But because we have a campsite already, we don't have to worry about finding one. We figured, why not? Because this should take us down to the Green River. That is our hope. We would really like to go near the Green River, and our camp should be near the Green River also, but because we're in no true hurry, guys, we're just having an awesome time. There's Rudy. And then right over here, guys, boom, the Green River. Ain't this something sweet?
How cool is that?
Right?
That is amazing little trail right there.
It was awesome. And it brought us right here to the river.
Oh my
Hell yeah.
God. Man,
This is beautiful.
that was a fun little trail.
This is absolutely fantastic.
Straight down the road.
Damn, guys, this is sweet. It's beautiful down here. My goodness. Time for some food.
Yes.
Well, that was something. That was really cool. And lunch was delicious. We just had sandwiches and stuff like that. It was easy, but just hanging out right there for the 20 minutes we were down here and just chilling. We pulled open the awning and just relaxed. The sun's really intense right now, but it was just so beautiful down here and just calming. It's been great. However, we do got to make a little bit of a mile just because we're maybe roughly about a quarter of the way on the trail, and we still have to get just over 3/4 of the way to get to camp, and it is 1:40. So we want to get to camp before the sun actually goes down so we can enjoy, the area around camp and whatnot before bed. So we're still going to stop. We're still going to see all the different things that can be seen. We're just not going to be making as many side tours down the trails. And honestly, I don't think, just looking at Gaia, that on the map, it just doesn't look like there is going to be any more big, huge detours like this out of the way of the main trail. But this was completely worth it, 100%. God, that was beautiful. And this trail coming down here, guys, it's a little rocky in certain spots. You just take your time. but for the most part, it is just a smooth, sandy wash that you come down. But because it is a smooth, sandy wash, if you're with other people, you have some distance between you because you're just gonna dust the hell out of the person behind you. That's why me and Rudy have so much distance between us, because I don't want to dust him out all the time. But onward, guys. Back up the canyon and on the trail.
As we've been going along, Rudy and I have spaced ourselves out because the dust has been absolutely insane. It is just crazy how dusty it has been out here with very little rain in the forecast.
Since I've checked in with you guys, we have been moving and a-grooving, making some miles, and we are getting closer and closer to our camp spot. We just got done with the Murphy hogbacks. We're heading towards the candlesticks camp area. We're getting really close to our camp area. It's just, you know, you can only go so fast, and the trail gets really rocky in spots, which then slows you down. And then in the area I'm at currently, there's a lot of blind corners and steep inclines. So when you get to the top, I'm straining to see where, like this, I'm straining to see where, there it is, the trail is, because all I see is hood. All I see is the very front of the Jeep. That's it. I can't see the actual trail when I get to the top of them. So, just being cautious. But we are quickly approaching the 5 o'clock mark. Yep. It's getting to camp o'clock. I'd like to get to camp. This has been a very long day, but it's been fun. It's beautiful. And here soon I'll be able to show you guys the view that's off in the distance once I get back closer to the canyon edge, because it is absolutely fantastic. It is beautiful. Alright guys, I got just a little bit of battery left on the GoPros before they clonk out. But camp is on the other side of this. It's right down below. If you guys can see it, that dust cloud is Rudy. He's on his way up to here, and we're hanging out right here. Today has been very much fun. Don't worry, I'm going to show you guys camp when we finally get there. Unless it gets really dark, and then you'll see it in the morning. But the Jeep has been nothing but an electronical gremlin today. Like, it's still giving me the same issues it's been giving me since this morning, but four-wheel drive is working just fine. But my auxiliary switches, for whatever reason, haven't wanted to work properly. It's just, yeah, electronical gremlins left and right. But it is what it is. She gets wheeled really hard, so I expect nothing less. But I will see you guys either bright and early tomorrow morning or when we get to camp. We'll see. I don't know. I'm very tired.
And I'm hoping I can get down into that river because I am sweaty, dirty, and dusty. It's been a good day, guys. An absolutely fun day. This was camp last night. Camp's about to be taken down here real quick, but this was an awesome spot that we had. This was Hard Scramble A. So the Green River's on the other side of those trees. Hard Scramble B's down that way, and we just had these canyons all night. And the stars last night were beautiful, and the moon finally made its way around. Before, it was tucked up behind those canyons there, and it was just lighting up these ones all night long. It was awesome. Absolutely awesome. It was a fun time. We were very tired when we got to camp. We had to deal with some things when we first got here, but story for a different day. But guys, we're going to be packing up so we can finish this trail and then on to our next trails for the day.
Only about 55 degrees out right now. Oh, it feels so good. Now, this trail has been a ton of fun. It is long though. If you have never done this trail, and if you do what we did, where we put our campsite at one of the farther ends for our reservation and decided to do 90% of the trail the first day, just be prepared to be driving for a long time. There's lots to see. There's lots of different little spots to stop and see things, and it's really pretty. But just be aware that you do have to make a mile in certain places, otherwise it's going to take you a very long time to get to your camp. So just be mindful about how far you are wanting to drive, because it does take much longer than it would appear or seem to appear. But it's been totally worth it, guys. I'm so glad I did this trail. I've been wanting to for a long time. I just never wanted to do it by myself, just because it was such a long trail, and two, it just wouldn't have been as enjoyable if it would have been by myself. But it's been a fun trip so far. It's been a good day. Good morning.
All right, guys. While I wait for Rudy, he stopped to do something. Pulled off to the side of the trail here and check out that Green River right there. It's so different seeing it actually, one, up close, like being able to actually see it like this, and in different areas within Moab. My first, experience with the Green River was doing Hagio Canyon and Hell's Roaring Rim, and that's all I ever saw of it. I never saw it in different areas, and this whole trip we have just been seeing it, or at least this whole trail, I should say, not the trip, this whole trail, we have seen it in different areas throughout these canyons. Some areas it's really narrow, some it's really wide like this, others it's really, shallow. It's just awesome. And that river actually, at least throughout parts of here on this trail, it's actually really clear. We were able to see the bottom, which was cool. When you go out towards like Hell's Roaring Rim and stuff and you're looking down, it just is green and murky looking. So it's really cool to see this all in different viewpoints. It's really cool.
climb. Boy, is it so pretty coming up here. It's a steep climb and it's got some gnarly little switchbacks. And when I say gnarly, I just mean they're really tight turns. But man, guys, just the climb up out of down in the canyon where the river is off in the distance, it's so pretty. But this is so dusty. I feel so bad for Rudy. He's not right up behind me or anything. He is a little ways back, but it is still a lot that, you know, you're gonna get pretty dusted out. And just like that, guys, that was the White Rim Trail, all done and dusted. It is awesome that we are completely done with the trail. Up this way here is going to take us back to the main road. We're going to shoot down the Gemini Bridge Trail just so we stay on dirt a little bit longer, go into town, and we're going to continue on with our day. But that is it for this video here. So thank you all very much for joining us on this adventure. It was a ton of fun and I had an absolute blast. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, guys. You guys are what makes this channel happen, and I greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, I will see you all next time, still out here in Moab and on the trail. Take care, guys.